Welcome back to the Half-Blood Sisters. I'm Chelsea. I'm super excited to be filming this response video. My sister posted a video last week about Harry Potter and the zodiac signs. Oh my god! And so these are two of my very favorite subjects coming together in one awesome video. In case you guys didn't know, I am a professional astrologer and tarot reader. You can go check out my stuff, noblelionprince.com. And so I'm super excited to talk about this because it's going to be so fun. So my sister compiled a list of characters that she could find actual birthdays for in the book, according to J.K. Rowling, references to birthdays and things like that, who fits what sign and whatnot. There are tons of memes going around the internet of different Harry Potter signs and what their zodiacs are, and they're terrible. So Devaney was absolutely wonderful to think of this idea and to make the first video. So I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to start with Aries. And it looks like for Aries, they have Fred Weasley and George Weasley. Duh. Total Aries, absolutely. Like charging through everything, not thinking about consequences, like just doing their thing. Totally sweet, genuine, loving people, but like to give people a hard time. Kind of selfish, like they're not really into being like 100% family men because they want to like do their own things. And yeah, so I think those are totally on point. And then James Potter, I could totally see James Potter as an Aries. He was kind of pushy. He was the leader of his friends. He was direct and impatient and always down for adventure. So yes, definitely. And, you know, died defending his family, all of that amazing stuff. So I think absolutely Aries, on point, check. Let's move on. So Taurus, the only one that she could find was Professor Sprout, which is perfect. Professor Sprout obviously teaches like the horticulture or the herbivore. No, that's not right. Horticulture. Yeah, horticulture class. And so, you know, in the dirt all the time with the plants, just very like earthy. She seems like a very stable, kind of practical character in the book. And so, heck yes. Gemini, we have Draco Malfoy. Love this. I love him. I think he is an awesome character, but there's no doubt that he is just a very insecure, two-faced person. Not that are all of the qualities of Gemini, but that is their biggest one, which is duality. So I think that fits really well. They're also incredibly intelligent, which he was very smart and snarky. You know, they rule communication. He definitely knew how to, like, take command of a crowd. He had great comebacks. But you could also see, like, how torn he was towards the end because, like, you know, he wants to be part of this dark underground, but really inside he's, like, a big softie. So I think he's a good example of a Gemini. The only Cancer that she could find was Dobby, which Dobby is the perfect, I'm going to cry just thinking about Dobby. Dobby is the perfect Cancer. I mean, he's so sweet. He's so selfless. Like, he's courageous in his own little tiny quiet way. Like, he comes around and just sticks to everybody like glue. He is super clingy and just like loves Harry Potter and is just an absolute perfect Cancer archetype. Leo, hello, this is my category. We have actually a lot of Leos. So we have Harry Potter, Neville Longbottom, Ginny Weasley, and Percy Weasley. Harry Potter, I feel like, is the classic Leo, just like center of attention. Everything's about him, whether he wants it to be or not. He's courageous. He's amazing at like putting his friends before himself in like a you know, hero way. Like, he's a total survivor and like he just kind of is determined to go down his path no matter what people say. And he's got flair, he's got swag. I mean, it's kind of this like nerdy underdog swag, but it's swag all the same. And he is just obviously like the best character in the book. So, Neville Longbottom, he's like one of those Leos that sneaks up on you, like, kind of like the quiet, but still very fierce. I mean, for God's sakes, he's the one that stops Voldemort ultimately. I mean, he swings the sword and cuts frickin' Nagini's head off and whatnot. So, he's very, like, loyal. He is not as cool as Harry Potter. Like, he wants to be cool, but but then, of course, his character in the movies grew up to be, like, the hottest one of them all. Hello. King Neville, he's just, like, he's the unsung hero. He's really got a golden heart. That's the other thing about Harry Potter. Harry Potter has a heart of gold. All Leos do. No matter how fierce we act, we have a heart of gold. So, don't tell anybody. And then we have Ginny Weasley. She, that fierce ass hair, yes. She is absolutely, like, confident and direct in what she wants, and she wants to grow up. Like, when all the other kids are leaving for school, she's like, why can't I go to school? I'm ready. She kind of is very sassy and frank about, whatever it is. And hello, she snags Harry Potter. So, sorry, Joe. Get out. But yeah, so I think Ginny is an awesome Leo. I bet she would be a great friend. And yeah. So Virgo, Hermione Granger, duh. I mean, she's brilliant. She's down to earth. She's practical. She's logical. She is meticulous, and she's a perfectionist, and she is like the glue that holds the boys together. And Libra, let's see here. Professor McGonagall. Now, she must have been, like, kind of an extreme Leo, because she has a good balance. She's hard and soft, she'll kick your ass if you need it, but she's always there if you need her, and she really loves people and really cares about them, and she is, she represents a really good balance. She walks a good line. I love Professor McGonagall. I mean, she's just great. So Scorpio, we have Molly Weasley, which, like I said, I think she has Cancer in her chart, but Mama is fierce. You do not mess with Mrs. Weasley, so I think Scorpio is accurate. She's very deep and passionate and sweet and supportive of her family, but Mama does not mess around. She does not take shit from her kids or from anybody else. And so I feel like she's really just holding down that Scorpio matriarch-like position. And who doesn't love Molly Weasley? Like, if you don't love Molly Weasley, leave. Bye. Talk to you never. So Sagittarius, I love these because they are so accurate. Bill Weasley, which is the dragon trainer brother, perfect Sag. I mean, he's kind of like doing his own thing, on an adventure, taming dragons, for God's sakes. And then we have Hagrid. Oh my God. Hagrid is like, he is like Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, like manifested. I mean, he is just so amazing and adorable. He is huge. He represents abundance. He goes and finds Harry Potter, and he's along for the whole adventure, and he's that guy you can, tell all your secrets to, and he won't judge you even if he knows you're not exactly doing what you're supposed to do, and like, that is just so Sagittarius. And he's just kind of like this, like, he's just a cool dude. Sagittarians are cool. Capricorn, we have Severus Snape and Lord Voldemort. So I think these could apply. So we have Severus Snape, very cold and calculating inside, outside, but total softy inside. He was very ambitious. He wanted to be the Defense Against the Great Dark Arts teacher, and he was like the best at potions, and was just very very successful in those ways, but was not successful obviously in love, or things that take more of an emotional aspect, even though he did love very deeply. And then we have Lord Voldemort, who really, from what I understand, just didn't understand the power of love at all. Pretty interesting, pretty cool Capricorn's one of my favorites. So then for Aquarius, we have Arthur Weasley. Oh my god, he's such an Aquarius. So of course, in this world of magic, he's obsessed with muggle stuff, and so that's so Aquarian to just like be so eccentric and totally weird and off base from what people expect from you, and just like walking to the beat of your own drum. And so I just feel like that's perfect. Ron Weasley, Pisces. You know, I always kind of thought of Ron as more of an Aquarius, so maybe he was Aquarius in his chart, or even maybe a Gemini, because you know he's so fucking funny. Like he was definitely the comedic relief. And then we also have Remus Lupin, which I could see because he was very laid back, like go with the flow. I'm just gonna follow these other boys and whatever crazy shit they get into, I'm down, like ride or die. So I feel like totally Pisces. Kick-ass topic, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Make sure you check back and subscribe. I'll put some links down in the description box so that you can find me if you want to connect on other social media platforms. And yeah, have a magical day.